Hey YouTube, this is Go Via or Go Home, aka Chris. I'm coming to you again from my layout. It's not so much an update, it is just more or less a reveal, I guess you could say. Not normally a big deal, but I mean, it's what we do. We're always showing our work and whatnot, and I know some of the guys, they like my work. So I appreciate any comments and feedback that anyone has. Anybody that takes the time just to watch my videos and leave a comment or a like, or even any of my subscribers, just to hit that subscribe button. It really does mean a lot to me. So I guess this one's for all you guys, everyone who takes the time to do that. Thank you, big thank you, 100 million thank yous to you guys. Probably wouldn't. Well, I'd still be doing this, but I mean, now it's a bit more worthwhile because I know that somebody's paying attention. Not that I've ever been the attention-seeking type, but just doing what I love, and you guys do what you love, and we all love the same thing. So it's cool, and yeah. So enough of me rambling. If you've been watching, which I'm pretty sure you have, you'll notice one of my older videos. I took a trip out to Toronto, and I found this MPH-59, I want to say. This one that's lit up and buzzing there. Although, you'll notice it doesn't look like it did before. It was purple and it said North Star. Now it's a Go Transit. Well, this is one of my custom paint jobs that I actually finished, unlike that one over there, that little switcher, which I'm, still kind of working on, even though it's been like 4 or 5 months and it's still not done. That's me for you. But anyways, yeah, I thought I'd do a little reveal because this one actually is not available anywhere in HO scale. Kato released an N-scale version of this paint scheme, which is a lot newer to the Go Transit, like the real Go Transit line. Yeah, so you can't just go out and buy this one, so I did a custom job of it. However, after talking to one of the gentlemen at the train store that I purchased this at, they said that Trueline trains, which is the make of this one, will most likely eventually be doing this paint scheme. However, there's been a lot of speculation lately that Trueline trains might be going out of business. Who knows? I mean, it's not easy out there, in this day and age, and the economy and whatnot. It's bad enough paying like $150 for one of these locomotives, and you add some sound and whatnot, you're paying upwards of $400. And I'm just speaking Canadian, only because, well, I'm in Canada, so. But I'm sure the U.S. does feel it as well. But it's just a bit more when, obviously, we have to get it imported for us. Regardless, it's what we do, it's what we love, so, whatever. So I'm just gonna, I already know I'm gonna have issues, because I tried doing this twice already, and I never seem to have any luck. So this is like take 3 for me. But here we go. We'll give it a shot, anyways. I guess I gotta call up a loco. Eh? So this one just has DC for now until I get the decoder in there, which is a 21-pin decoder. And yes, I do have some cars on here. So that's my paint scheme there, compared to, I guess, these ones which aren't painted. There's actually, I found a gentleman on one of the Facebook groups who was selling these. I sent out a message saying I'm looking for Bombardier cars that, the numbers that you can't really find anymore, and he actually had some, and obviously sent him money, and he sent me the cars. Super happy because I'm just finding more and more of these cars that are really hard to find. So I thought I'd set them up this time. And this is usually where things go haywire on this switch, even though it is switched out. So I'm just going to go slow and hopefully nothing bad happens. And yeah. Okay, so anyways, just going to silence that for a second. So yeah, there's a loco there. This thing's huge. It's more prototypical than the Athearn one that I have, which is the original paint scheme like that. Yeah, but the only thing I haven't done yet is add the number, because there's supposed to be obviously the road number on there. The number boards, which there are 3 of them there, they all light up, and I think they're like 601 or something like that, 501 or 519. Can't remember, but yeah, I'll probably end up doing that number on the side there. But other than that, the only other thing it's actually missing is it's supposed to say Metro Links in the green down here, but it's supposed to say it in white. And unless I have like a white decal, which I'm not going to be able to find, you know, then it's not really going to be on there. But I think you get the point with the whole, you know, car being a Go Transit car and not another road name, I guess. I don't know what the hell to do about this layout, because yeah, it seems that I keep having issues over and over again, and it's usually like right in that area. See that? Going that slow, it's ridiculous. I don't know what to do. And you know, the funny thing is, it's not every car that does this too. You know, because like the Walters cars will go over that no problem. I can speed the locomotive over that 20 times over and it doesn't do anything. You know, it stays on track there. And I don't know. I just don't know. Maybe we should do this whole thing in reverse. And technically, as a commuter, it's only a back and forth anyways. It's not supposed to be doing loops. I just wish it worked better in more of a straight, kind of where it would go. Yeah. Well, see, that time it worked. Go figure, eh? So it's only going to work like 50% of the time. And I have another issue like right here where this is just really high and it will uncouple. That's the foam. See? Let's stop that. But I am pretty happy with it. Like, I guess my paint job is what I'm referring to. Yeah, it definitely does what it's supposed to do. And looks good with the cars. Saying, yeah, it has like a 21 pin decoder. Well, the board that's in there has 21 pins on it. So, yeah, you're supposed to put the 21 pin decoder thingy on it. Lovely. Well, you can't win them all, that's for sure. As soon as I figure out what the heck is causing this, I'm going to be so happy. But either way, you know, yeah, I'll just This thing makes me mad. So yeah. So again, there you have it. I don't want to drag this on. I mean, it's already been 10 minutes, and it's mostly been me putting it back on the rail and talking, but whatever. But yeah, so let me know what you think. Tried pretty hard on this, you know, and would I do it again? Probably. The cool thing, I was at this one shop, and the guy, he's a big fan of, you know, different Go Transits and Via Rails, and he was actually doing collab versions, which I thought was really funny. He was taking like locomotives like this and doing the Via Rail Renaissance paint scheme on it. I don't have an example with me to show you what I'm talking about, but if you look it up, Renaissance Via Rail, and then you'll have this locomotive, or this style, the PH or MPH 445 or 59 or something like that. Someone's going to yell at me eventually about that. I'll get it right eventually, don't worry. But yeah, they would have the one paint scheme on the other locomotive, and I think they did that with like 3 or 4 different ones, and I thought it was really neat because it's just a different way to look at it. I mean, you would probably be really mad if you're very prototypical and whatnot, but for someone like me, I mean, it doesn't matter too much because, you know, it's my layout, my rules, kind of. But yeah. So I hope you really enjoyed this video. Again, thanks to all my subscribers. You guys are awesome. And I know I've already done some shout outs, so I won't get into that again. Because there's a long list of you guys, and you're all awesome. You're all doing really good work. So keep it up. And yeah, so can't wait till the next video. I'm actually thinking that August should be Ontario Northern month. Well, maybe just for me in my little world here. Think I'm going to plan out some stuff and have a month dedicated just to Ontario Northland, because I've been doing a lot of Via Rail and a lot of Go Transit lately, or in the past, I guess. So I'm going to just do a lot of Ontario Northland stuff. Maybe even surprise a few people with a few things that I might have up my sleeve. So we'll see it when the time comes, but for now, I'm going to sign off. Thanks again for coming by, watching my video. You know, if you don't already subscribe, hit that button. And if you like what you see, hit that button. And if for some reason you aren't even looking for HO scale trains or Go Transit stuff, then you might want to go back to Google and, you know, try retyping it in again. But yeah, as for me, I'm off.